Welcome back to... Is it April?
No, this is March.
Oh. Welcome back to March! It's been a very long 24 hours. A lot of bad things have happened. So I'm going to try to still be excited about Loot Crate. And this is March's Loot Crate. And I'm excited about this because I have no idea what the theme is this month. Normally I know what the theme is so I can have some sort of idea of what's in the box, but I have no idea what's in the box. And if you're not familiar and this is your first Loot Crate watching, what this is this is a monthly box of stuff that you get in the mail every month, and if you don't look it up and you don't know what the theme is, like myself, then it's always a surprise, and I open it up live for you to take a look at. And once I open it up and take everything out and look at it, then I look at it in much more detail later so you can see everything up close. Alright, let's get to it. Get this loot box unlooted. May's loot box.
Nope, March.
March is, that's what I said. March is loot box. It's been a long weekend. Here we go. Okay, so right out of the box here is an interesting thing. This is Wolverine, and he is made out of die-cast metal. A Logan Wolverine figure. So, yeah, that's somewhat interesting. I don't know about the actual sculpt here. It's kind of bizarre. But we will take a look at that more closely later. Looking at this, I really don't know what the theme is. I mean, it seems like it's all over the place. Maybe animals or something? I have no idea. Let's take a look at this shirt.
That is Winston from Overwatch.
I thought it was, but it looks, why does it say, oh, that's his thing, right?
I guess.
So the shirt here is Winston from Overwatch, and it says Primal Rage on it. So I guess this maybe must be a rage box. I have no clue what it is. It's really weird. Okay, well this is interesting. This is a Predator beer bottle opener, is what it looks like. So yeah, that's really kind of bizarre. I guess it would have helped to look at the booklet before I started looking through the stuff. So tonight's unboxing, or tonight's Loot Crate, or this month's Loot Crate, or whatever you want to say.
Take it again. Go back to one.
So it would have been a lot more smarter of me to actually look at the booklet that came with this month's Loot Crate. And the theme of it is apparently primal. So that's why we have all these animal things here. So it is a primal Loot Crate. The second to last thing we have here is a sign from Jurassic World. It says, "Do not touch fence, electrified fence throughout the park." It has a picture of a Velociraptor there. And it's pretty thick. I don't know if it's made out of metal or what it's made out of. But it looks like you can, you know, has holes in it to where you can tie it to your fence or whatever. So again, that's interesting. So finally we have the Loot Pin, and it's actually pretty cool this month. I like it quite a lot. It's a smiley face that has some claw marks of a dinosaur, I guess, coming through it. So it's sort of like a Watchman smiley face with claw marks. Alright, so first correction I need to make is this is actually the shirt. It's from the Primal Rage video game, and I hadn't played that in a long time, so I was just assuming this was from Overwatch because of the monkey. But nope, this is actually from the video game Primal Rage, and I really like it quite a lot. So yeah, this is a shirt that I will be wearing. So here is the Wolverine, and I'm not going to open him up because it's just something that even though it's kind of cool, it's not something that I would collect because I don't collect metal die-cast anything. And it is a Loot Crate exclusive on here, so I will probably put him up on eBay. So therefore, I'm not going to be opening the package. But you can see him really well inside the package, which is nice. And I've noticed there's a lot of these die-cast figures out now. Not sure why there's so many, but I guess it must be popular. They even have them for the Fast and Furious movies now. And I don't really collect Wolverine anything either. So, like I said, this is just something that, even though it's cool, I personally would not put it in my collection because I just don't have any place for it. On the back, you have the other die-cast figures. And if it was Colossus, I'd probably keep him because I've always loved Colossus. He's awesome. And get a metal Colossus? Pfft, yeah, no brainer there. But you can see the other Wolverines and the Magneto, Jubilee. And I don't think any of these actually came with the Loot Crate. I think these are the ones you can buy separately. I think the only ones that came with this Loot Crate are either young Logan or old Logan. But overall, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's not a bad figure. Like I said, I just don't collect Wolverine and I don't collect metal figures. And now that brings us to this here, which I also have no use for. Because I don't drink and I don't have any bottles that I actually need a bottle opener to open. But this is metal, just like the Wolverine was. Really nice sculpt here for the Predator mask. And it's cool that, you know, they have the circle here on his forehead where you would use, you know, for the bottle opener. And on the back, again, you can see that it is completely metal. But once again, even though this is cool, I don't really have any use for it. So this will also probably end up on eBay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these items this month. It's just the fact that I don't collect these and I don't have any use for them. Now this is actually something I will probably put out on my fence. Because, yeah, I'm that weird that I would hang a Velociraptor electrified fence on my fence out in the back of my house. And again, this is metal. Very cool. Everything that pretty much came in this Loot Crate this month was all metal. So that's one of those weird things. I guess they were just doing a theme where let's give them everything with metal this month. So except for the shirt. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I mean, yeah, and this is something I will keep. And I will probably, like I said, put it out on my fence. It's funny. Yeah, and I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is the one thing out of this Loot Crate I'm probably keeping besides the shirt, and the one thing I really enjoy. And that brings us to this. Now, let me say that I have never been a pin collector. I know a lot of people out there collect pins and whatnot, but yeah, I've never really collected any of these pins. But since I've been getting these in the Loot Crate, these things are so cool that, you know, I love this. This is one of the things that I'm looking forward to every month now, are these awesome pins that they're giving. And what I love is when they actually have it where, you know, it's not just a flat image, you actually have texture here. And those claw marks, I'm assuming it's a dinosaur or whatever, ripping through that smiley face. It's just really well done, and it's so cool. And yeah, I love this. This is probably my favorite thing in the Loot Crate this month. And we actually went out and bought a cork board to start hanging these things on, and I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, this is one of my favorites probably so far from any of the Loot Crates that I have. So here are the pins that I have so far from the Loot Crates. And some of these are really great and some are just okay. But as you can see, I think that's still my favorite so far out of all the ones. The Turtles one comes really close. And I really also like the Fat Boy Bomb. And that one's pretty good. But I really love the D20 one, the D&D one. That's really awesome. And I've been getting Loot Crate for a while. And this is the first time they've actually came out with these quality pins. I mean, a lot of them were kind of like the Halloween one here, where it was just a pin. And now they actually, you know, have textures and shapes to them and everything like that. And I just love these. I think they're so cool. You want to see some of the other pins that we have in our collection. These are all my wife's pins. That's from Stranger Things. A lot of these are from PAX we went to like 2 or 3 times now. And she's a big fan of that. So these are, like I said, these are most of my wife's pins that we have on here on the board. Yeah, but actually, like I said, I really enjoy these things. I didn't think I would ever collect pins, but I'm probably just going to stick with, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to go out and find them. But yeah, I'm probably just going to stick with the Loot Crate stuff for right now. Unless, you know, we go to PAX again and find some really cool stuff like this here. So, yeah, these are my pin collections. Alright, so there you go. There was Loot Crate for this month. Not really too impressed by it. The last few months we've had have been really, really good, and I guess that they've spoiled it for me. I've had Legos, I've had awesome Captain America shields, I've had really cool stuff. I guess the most interesting thing I got is the metal Wolverine and the Jurassic Park sign, basically. I mean, it's not really that great of a loot crate. Inside of the box, I'm not even going to bother putting it together because it looks very complex. And it basically looks like a gigantic dinosaur you would put together or something. And yeah, I don't need a gigantic dinosaur. So it's interesting inside the box, but yeah, I'm probably not going to put that together. All right, so there you go. That was this whatever month this is, Loot Crate. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you come back next month, which would be April, and watch that Loot Crate as well. So until next time, that's it. Stay primal.